Hey, Cowboys Nation, what's up, y'all? Your Dallas Cowboys are laser-focused on getting better, stronger, and faster, all in the pursuit of those glorious wins we know you crave, and let me tell you, they've been delivering lately. But before we dive into the details of what's making this team tick, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a drop of Cowboys content. We're bringing you the hottest news, insights, and analysis, and trust me, you'll want to stay in the loop. Now, let's get into it. Who deserves the most credit for the Cowboys' vastly improved run game? Let's break it down, and you can decide for yourself. Let's roll. All right, Cowboys fans, over the past month, our boys have gone on a tear, winning 3 of their last 4 games in dominant fashion. And if you've been watching closely, there's a clear trend that's helping power these victories. The running game has finally come to life. Yep, we're seeing the ground attack we've been begging for all season. Get this. In the last 4 games, the Cowboys are averaging 145 rushing yards per game. That's right, they've been pounding the rock with authority and improving in each contest. That's a huge leap for a team that, let's be honest, was one of the worst in the league in rushing yards not too long ago. So, how did this turnaround happen? What's the secret sauce behind this suddenly effective ground game? Let's break it down step by step. What? Offensive line adjustments first up. Let's talk about the big guys up front. One key move that's been a game changer is the addition of Brock Hoffman to the lineup. This young man stepped in and brought some much-needed grit and energy to the offensive line. Combine that with the steady performances of Tyron Smith and Zach Martin, and you've got a unit that's finally creating some running lanes. They're getting better push off the snap, and that's making a world of difference. Rico Dowdle's increased role. Next, let's give some love to Rico Dowdle. We've been talking about Tony Pollard all year, but Dowdle's physical running style has added a fresh dimension to the Cowboys' backfield. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder and fight for those tough yards, and his emergence has given the offense a 1-2 punch that's keeping defenses honest. When you've got a guy like Dowdle grinding out yards between the tackles, it opens things up for Pollard to do what he does best, hit the edges and explode for big gains. Offensive scheme. Tweaks, and don't forget about the play calling. The coaching staff. Yeah, we've been tough on them this season, and rightfully so, but credit where credit's due. They've made some key adjustments to the scheme, focusing on getting the ball out faster and incorporating more zone blocking concepts. This has helped our backs find lanes more consistently, plus they're sticking with the run game, even when it's not flashy. And that's paying off big time. Let's be honest, the opponents matter. But hey, we gotta keep it real here. The Cowboys' recent success on the ground has also come against some of the league's weakest run defenses. Let me hit you with some facts. The Washington Commanders, ranked 25th in rushing yards allowed. The New York Giants, sitting at 31st, the Cincinnati Bengals, 20th, and the Carolina Panthers, dead last at 32nd. That's a schedule tailor-made for getting your run game back on track. So while the numbers are impressive, we have to ask, is this a sign that the Cowboys have truly fixed their rushing attack, or are they just taking advantage of some weak competition? All right, before we wrap this up, let's shift gears to another massive storyline that's been buzzing around Cowboys Nation, Micah Parsons and his future with the team. This dude isn't just one of the best defenders in the NFL. He's a cornerstone of the Cowboys' defense, and now he's hinting that he might be willing to take a hometown discount to stay in Dallas. Did you hear that? A discount! In today's NFL, where contracts are skyrocketing, Parsons could easily command $40 million a year when his deal is up, but instead he's saying, and I quote, "I want to keep as many guys as possible. I want to work with them." Cowboys fans, we don't hear this kind of talk every day. But here's the kicker. Even if Parsons takes a bit less money, it's still going to cost the Cowboys big time to keep him around. After signing Dak Prescott and CD Lamb to mega deals, the team's salary cap is tighter than ever. According to SpotRack, they're looking at just under $20 million in cap space in 2025. So keeping Parsons will mean some tough decisions. But one thing's for sure, Jerry Jones isn't letting Micah Parsons go anywhere. The man said it himself. That's never been uttered in this organization that we don't have a future with Micah Parsons. All right, Cowboys fans, we're heading into Week 16, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Our Cowboys are clinging to slim postseason hopes, and this matchup with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is a make-or-break moment. For the Bucs, they're fighting to secure the NFC South crown, so you know both teams are going to leave it all on the field. But here's the thing. Injuries are a huge factor going into this game. Let's start with the latest updates on the key players, Baker Mayfield's status. The Buccaneers made waves on Wednesday when their injury report showed Baker Mayfield not practicing due to a knee issue. That's right. Their starting QB was sidelined. Now, if you've been following the Bucs' recent surge, you know Mayfield has been a big part of their 4-game win streak. Losing him could spell disaster for Tampa Bay, but hold up. On Thursday, Baker was back and listed as a full participant in practice. That's huge for the Bucs. Mayfield's toughness and ability to make plays under pressure are exactly what they need as they fend off the Atlanta Falcons for control of the NFC South. Mayfield's return means the Cowboys' defense needs to be ready. Our secondary has struggled lately, ranking 21st in the league by allowing an average of 219.9 passing yards per game. Just 2 weeks ago against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, the defense gave up a staggering 369 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air. Mayfield, armed with his fiery competitive spirit and accurate arm, is more than capable of exploiting those weaknesses. The Cowboys' defense has to step up if they want to keep playoff dreams alive. Now let's talk about our guy, CeeDee Lamb. If there's one player who means everything to this Cowboys offense, it's him. Lamb has been dealing with a nagging shoulder injury, and that's a real concern. But here's the good news. CeeDee was also listed as a full participant in practice, and that's absolutely crucial. Why? Because Lamb is the heartbeat of this passing attack. Over the last 4 games, the Cowboys are 3-1, and Lamb's contributions have been a major reason why. Whether he's hauling in tough catches over the middle or stretching the field with his speed, CeeDee makes life easier for Dak Prescott and opens up opportunities for the entire offense. If the Cowboys are going to beat the Bucs and keep their playoff hopes alive, they need Lamb to be at his best. Let's put this in perspective. The Cowboys are hanging by a thread in the playoff race. They need to win out and get some help to have a shot at the postseason. This game against the Buccaneers is more than just another regular season matchup. It's a must-win. Lose this one, and the playoff dream is basically over. For the Bucs, it's a chance to solidify their lead in the NFC South and punch their ticket to the playoffs. They're coming in hot, riding a 4-game win streak, and they're going to be fired up. Both teams have everything to play for, and that's going to make this Sunday night showdown an absolute thriller. All right, Cowboys Nation, we've covered a lot today. The run game resurgence, the O-line's role, Rico Dowdle's emergence, and Micah Parsons' loyalty to the star. Now, I want to hear from you. Who do you think deserves the most credit for the Cowboys' improved run game? Is it the offensive line, the running backs, the coaches, or just an easy schedule? And what are your thoughts on Parsons taking a hometown discount? Is this the move that will help the Cowboys finally bring home another Lombardi trophy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown and subscribe for more exclusive Cowboys content. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!